This is another question. They give you find the integral of this, and they give you the function I and j, and they give you the curve and from 0 to 1. So the one with the I we call m, and the one with the j we call n. Let's see if it's conservative or not first. So you find the derivative of my and the mx. Derivative with this with respect to y would be 6x squared y. Derivative of this with respect to y, a constant y would be just a constant. The derivative of this with respect to y would be e to the y. To find the derivative of this with respect to x would be 6x squared y. With respect to x would be self. With respect to x would be a constant x, so just a constant. So they're equal, then they're conservative. You also notice something in the curve. If you plug 0, it gives you 0 and 0. And if you plug 1, it gives you 0 and 0. That means that the curve starts and ends at 0, 0. That means that the integral, if it's conservative and starts and finishes at 0, the result of the integral is 0. So if you just say it's conservative, starts, ends at 0, answer is 0. So that's not bad. I'll do the question. From worksheet B. From worksheet B, you're given integral, and the function is sine inverse y to x, x over 1 minus y squared, 3y squared j. You were also given the curve. I don't have it. I didn't write it down, but the curve was something like t and t minus 1, maybe to the power 2, t squared and t minus 1 to the power something. And it was something like this. For t between 0 and 1. So similar to the previous question, we see if it's conservative or not. So the one with the I, we call m. This one we call n. We find the derivative with this with respect to x, and the derivative of this with respect to y. The derivative with this with respect, this is with respect to y, with respect to x. The derivative of sine inverse, as you guys know, is 1 minus the inside squared derivative of the inside. And the derivative of 2x with respect to y would be 0. Now the derivative of this with respect to x. The constant x, the constant is 1 over the root. A constant x is a constant. And the derivative of 3y squared with respect to x is 0. So my equals nx, so it's conservative. And you're also going to notice that if you plug 0, it gives you 0. And if you plug 1, it gives you 0. So curve starts and ends at 0, 0. So integral equals 0 in this case. So since it's conservative and starts ends at 0, then the answer is 0. Now, the last question, when I looked at it, when I did your sheet, it wasn't so clear, didn't say, was supposed to say continuous. Well, basically, this is what the question 5A. You're given x plus y, x minus y, and you're asked to plot the vectors at points 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, 0, 0 minus 1. It was supposed to say continuous, but it didn't say. It doesn't matter. Now, to sketch the vectors, we need to plug each point into this. So, here is the point, and here is the x. First point is 1, 0. The vector, you add them, and you go x minus y, so it's 1, 1. Point 2, 0, 1. You add them, and you go 0 minus 1. And then the point 1, 1. You add them, and you go x minus 1. You have point negative 1, negative 1. You add them, and you minus them. You go to the point negative 1, 0. You add them, and you go x minus 1. And for the last point, 0 minus 1, you add them, and you go x minus y would be 0 minus minus 1. So now we have all the different points. So I go here. We'll go, say, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Obviously, you know this is 1, 2, 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. 1, 2. Okay. I'll use a different marker. We need to go to point 1, 0. This is point 1, 0. And your vector, this is go right 1 and then up 1. So you go right 1 up 1, so we go to this, so that's the first one for the first point. Let's do the second one. 0, 1, this is point 0, 1. You go right 1, down 1. So you go right 1, down 1, so this one will go here. Let's go to the point 1, 1. This is point 1, 1. You go right 2, and that's it. So you go right 2, 1, 2. This is this one. -1, -1. This is -1, -1. You go left 2, and that's it. -1 and 0. This is -1 and 0. You go left 1, down 1. Left 1, down 1, so you go to this one. 0, -1. This is 0, -1. You go left 1, up 1. Left 1, up 1, you go to this one. So this is it for the question. This is worksheet 10. Again, the way he asked the question, not so clear, but hopefully your final exam will be similar to the worksheet questions. So this is it for worksheet 10. It will be one more worksheet and it will be it for you. Good luck.